Thutha wa ahũri biacara makiria ma ngiri ĩmwe thoko-inĩ ya Githurai kũmomorerwo ibanda ciao nĩ thirikari nene ĩnyitanĩire na rũhonge rwa waki wa barabara rwa KENHA, rĩu atongoria a gĩtaro kĩa Mount Kenya matongoretio nĩ seneta wa Kiambu Karungo wa Thang'wa, seneta wa Murang'a Joe Nyoto na seneta wa Nyandarua John Methu nĩmokĩrĩire thirikari nĩ kĩrĩa moigĩte makoretwo makĩmomora ahũri biacara ibanda ciao hatarĩ na ũmũndũ, na harĩ arĩa mahutĩtio makĩria arĩ ahũri biacara makĩria ma ngiri ithano kuma Ruiru, Thika na Githurai.
Na mũno makĩria nĩ ũndũ wa maũndũ marĩa magereirio andũ aitũ, andũ a Ruiru, andũ a Thika na rĩu andũ a Githurai, kũrĩa marokĩrire marakora biacara ciao icinĩtwo na ingĩ ikamomorwo. Tũramenereria gĩko kĩu na tũkera President William Ruto we nĩerĩire hustlers kana wananchi a kawaida atĩ nĩagakorwo akĩagĩria mĩhũrĩre ya biacara yao. No kũringana na ũrĩa tũrona nĩ atĩ gũtirĩ mũndũ ũrahũra biacara ũrĩa kwagĩrĩire tondũ nĩmambĩrĩirie gũtharĩrio na maratharĩrio in the name of atĩ gwakĩrwo bara kana gwakĩrwo bus park. In Ruiru, Thika and Githurai alone, over 5,000 small-scale traders lost their businesses overnight to arson in the name of eviction. This is not humane, this is not lawful, this is not just.
Atongoria aya maugĩte ũthii wa na mbere nĩ wa bata harĩ bũrũri na matirĩ na thĩna na ahũri biacara kweherio ibanda-inĩ ici, ĩndĩ njĩra ĩrĩa ĩhũthĩrĩtwo nĩyo mareganĩte nayo makiuga nĩ kũhinyĩrĩria mũingĩ. Mwena-inĩ wake seneta Joe Nyoto augĩte nginyagia ngari nĩ ikoretwo igĩthũkangio handũ ha ene kwoerwo makinya marĩa magĩrĩire ma watho.
Destruction of property. Because if you look at what happened just here near Nyayo Stadium with Wamatangi's premises, you people know that there were vehicles there that had gone there for service. And what happens if you have parked your vehicle in a place that is not designated? Then it will be towed away and taken, for example, to Dagoretti, where we have what we call I think dog pound, and then you collect it the following day. At least you pay for the expense of breakdown services, towing services, that is. But now we witnessed, complete destruction of vehicles of customers. And when such things happen, we must question.
Nĩma nĩtũrenda bara, nĩma nĩtũrenda development, nĩma nĩtũrenda maũndũ mothe. No ndũngĩeheria andũ na kũmahũrĩra biacara ciao, kũmathũkĩria biacara ciao, atĩ nĩguo marehere development. Mũthenya ũramahe mbeca ũgĩciĩta cia nyota atĩ nĩgetha mathiĩ makambie biacara ciao, marĩkia kwambia biacara ciao mĩkĩra-inĩ ya bara, ũtukũ ũgoka kũmamomorera. That is zero game.
What we are very concerned about is the trend to destroy property. Why would you burn premises, for example? I mean, you can even give people some time to just collect their goods because now they see you are finally here demolishing the structure. But when you touch, then that is a culture that a civilized society like ours cannot, of course, take.
What we are questioning is the mode of eviction. Because if they are burning people's businesses in the name of eviction, they have already killed their livelihoods.
Seneta wa Kiambu Karungo wa Thang'wa atarĩirie atĩ thirikari nene hamwe na rũhonge rwa KENHA matiraingata ahũri biacara aya nĩguo marehe ũthii wa na mbere, ĩndĩ marenda kũrehe ahũri biacara angĩ, ũndũ ũrĩa augĩte ndũrĩ na ũmũndũ, mĩario yake ĩkĩnyitwo mbaru nĩ seneta wa Nyandarua John Methu.
Na nĩtũramenereria thirikari mũno makĩria tondũ nĩtũramenya hatirĩ bus park ĩrakwo, nĩtũramenya gũtirĩ barabara ĩrakwo. Ũrĩa KENHA ĩreka manyitanĩire na President William Ruto nĩ kweheria andũ acio nĩgetha marehe ahũri angĩ a biacara mekĩre makonteina nĩgetha mambie gũciendia. Na tũrĩtie andũ a Githurai, andũ a Thika na andũ a Ruiru atĩ mangĩona konteina ona ĩmwe gĩakwo kahinda-inĩ gaka marambire gũtharĩrio indo ciao, no nginya maumũrũke na maarie ũhoro ũcio na manĩrĩre, tondũ tũtingĩtĩkĩra ahũri biacara mahũrwo nĩ thirikari ĩno mathurire. Tondũ nĩtũreyũria kĩũria kĩu atĩ thirikari ĩno ĩraheana empowerment kana fake empowerment kũhĩtũkĩra handouts, kũhĩtũkĩra mbeca cia kũneanĩrĩria haha na harĩa mũthenya na promises nyingĩ, no gwakinya ũtukũ magoka kũmomorerwo manyũmba.
You may be aware or not that half of Olkalau town was actually demolished in the name of being that the land belongs to Kenya Railway. we actually refuted, and we really tried to fight, because that land has been there. The people who had actually, the small scale traders who had actually occupied that particular place had existing leases. So, but the Kenya Railways said that, oh, we want to do expansions and what have you, and small scale businesses were brought down. 6 months later, the whole place is now full of containers. So you actually know that the intention when they were bringing down those small scale businesses was not expansion of the Kenya Railway. It was to bring in many other cartels. And we are aware that that is exactly what wants to happen in Kiambu.
The last thing we should do is to demolish through what I can call arson. And I think I support the Senator of Kiambu when he says that demolition should be humane if it must be done. But then we remain very suspicious that these demolitions are only happening in one particular area. I mean, Kenya has many highways and other areas are not affected. But because I know that we'd be accused of, again, regionalism, just to say for now that this is not something that we are going to take lying down. These demolitions may have happened in Kiambu County, but then the traders there come from different parts of this country. That is why we must stand in for them. So for now, let's watch. But I support the idea that those traders should not allow anyone to erect any kiosk or anything else if it is not a road structure. And if we want to assist these traders, then, we could have demolished maybe a part of it in a humane way, develop that part, then go to the next part.
John Methu oho ni atarĩirie atĩ kũrĩ na ambunge erĩ merĩire ahũri biacara ana handũ ha kwambĩrĩria biacara ciao thutha wa ibanda ici kũmomorwo, ũndũ ũrĩa augĩte nĩ mũgarũ na kĩrĩa President Ruto erĩire a Kenya.
But we shall be providing the names once we are able to collect as much evidence as we can of those business people who are actually pushing the poor from Githurai and parts of Ruiru, so that they can actually erect, which is a very inhumane thing, that you are burning out, you are raising down businesses in the name of saying that you want to extend a bus stop, but in actual sense, you actually want to set up containers, because we are aware that these 4 business people have actually been promised by the 2 members of parliament. They have been promised that they get space to actually erect their containers. So we want to ask President William Ruto, these are the people that you actually stood at the very place that you are raising down businesses yesterday. You actually promised that this inhumanity will not happen in your regime. The people of this region may have said no to your second term, but it does not guarantee you, it does not give you any moral bearing to demolish their businesses, destroy their livelihoods. These 5,000 small-scale traders do not have any other source of livelihood. They do not have anywhere else that they are depending on. Life has become very difficult. Life is extremely unbearable.
Yes, we need roads, or Kenya needs roads. Yes, we need order. Yes, we need planned development. But development that destroys the poor without dignity, without proper notice, without compensation, and without resettlement is not development. It is oppression.
Oho Karungo wa Thang'wa nĩ orĩtie gavana wa kaunti ĩno Kimani wa Matangi gwethera ahũri biacara aya kĩhoto, akiuga ibanda cia thoko ya Githurai citiaheanĩrio ũrĩa kwagĩrĩire, akiuga ahũri biacara aya mbere ya kũmomorerwo mabatie kuonio harĩa megũtwarithia biacara ciao na mbere.
I know that Githurai has a market, and we're also calling upon the government of Kiambu to also be vigilant and come out and help the people. And I'm talking to the governor, because that market that was built, the allocation was not done properly, and some areas are not even occupied. So we are asking the county government of Kiambu, why also wait? Why don't you allocate these places to the rightful owners of these spaces? So I believe it is not a matter of notices. It is not a matter of how long they were given. The question is, yes, you are telling them to go. To go where? They should have been shown where to go, where to wait when this bus park is being built, but not to ban their livelihood. Some people have lost thousands and millions because of this eviction by the so-called government that care for people.
Na uguo niguo gutariĩ ngĩribotera Kiambu TV njĩtĩkaga Gĩcaru wa Wanjirũ.